Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. It was really weird doing Game Day Uncensored the other day when it was on 790. I screwed that up like 9 times.
Yeah, it's not your fault, though.
I was very confused. I was like, what station am I on again?
We got a converter.
And I couldn't call it 790 the ticket.
Oh, that's right.
They should let us call it 790 the ticket when we do sports stuff over there.
That's true.
You know?
But what about the Spanish commercials?
That was weird. That was weird. That one threw me for a loop. I was not expecting that.
With that being said, I am now with Estrella Insurance.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, they got me.
Hey,
Wow.
we got a converter.
She likes that pecan?
Yeah.
I'm hungry. So
Pecan or,
Yeah.
pecan or pecan?
As long as she's figured out the lighting, she's
Either way,
I'm
no,
working
you're
on
not.
it.
You're not a macaw.
No,
Right, you know-
not around Dave.
not around her.
God.
Pecan?
Either way,
I don't like pecan. If
Pecan
someone says
Sam?
pecan, I don't like you.
Pecan.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
That's
Okay,
the one.
That's what I say.
You know, we do like Riptide, our world famous
Ooh,
concert, which is happening this weekend on Fort Lauderdale Beach.
Yes.
The full lineup has been announced. Black Keys,
Mm.
Jelly Roll,
Mm.
Bleachers, Young the Giant, Dirty Heads, Sublime with Rome, and more. The beach is filling up, so head on over to RiptideMusicFestival.com to purchase tickets today.
Nice.
And don't miss out on a great weekend on Fort Lauderdale Beach. Riptide Music Festival is powered by Ford and sponsored by Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, which I was just on their app thinking about what I'm going to bet on tonight for this
Oh, it's gonna be good.
We
You see, here's the problem with you two knuckleheads.
Look at his face.
I'm gonna tell you.
Number one, you're not good at it.
No, it's this guy right here.
I'm still up.
According to him,
I'm not.
right? According to him, that he's going to score 179 points because everybody's going to go over
Yes.
their number.
179 to 60.
And then on the other side, the team they're playing against, everybody's going to go under.
Mm.
Now, let's just use this from a common sense standpoint.
Mhm.
Either Giannis,
Yeah.
or Dame Dollar
Yes.
is going to hit their number.
Dame is 26 and a half.
One or the other.
Giannis is 30 and
If
a half.
both of them get their numbers, you're in trouble.
Happened the other day.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you if they both hit their numbers.
Right.
But they're not going to.
But they're not. Neither one of them ain't going to not get their numbers.
You don't think Dame's going to
No,
be feeling
they're
a
too
li-
good. They're
You don't think Damian Lillard's
too
going to
good
feel
players, dude.
I understand, but you don't think Damian Lillard, first of all, Damian Lillard is not like shooting like Dame yet.
Okay, then
Get to
Giannis
the free throw
will.
line, tough.
Then Giannis
Done.
will.
But you don't think he's feeling like a little oh, this is the place I want it to be. You know?
Then Giannis though.
You don't think he's gonna
It works the opposite way, jackass.
What do you mean?
Because then when you go there and you see your boys or whatever, you want to score 50.
His boy is Bam. Good luck.
You want to score 50. Yes.
So you're saying the over on Dame? Is that what you're saying? I just want to know what you thinking. I just want to know what way you're leading.
Speaking of over, this is going to be an over on time.
Oh,
So
Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel this weekend, if you guys missed it, this was on Friday during the Black Friday broadcast. Al Michaels had a little story. He played story time, which was probably the best part of his broadcast outside of because it definitely wasn't the Hail Mary call. I was barely awake for that. But he revealed that he revealed a true story of love and Mike McDaniel on how he met Mrs. McCochin.
Mike McDaniel tells us a story that we're talking to him. And I said, tell me a Sacramento Mountain Lions story. They're the United Football League 2010. He's the running backs coach. They blow out Omaha. They go to a nightclub to celebrate. One of the running backs that he coaches is dancing with a girl. And Mike says, listen, you're not dancing with her anymore or you're not playing with his team next year. So the guy said, well, what can I do? So the McDaniel starts dancing with him. That's the beginning of the story. 4 years later, they're married. Katie, that's how he met her. Hey, you, get off. I'm dancing with her, right?
Unbelievable.
Courtship.
To say this.
He is.
That's a classic.
That's not saying a whole lot about
fantastic
Katie.
to talk to.
That's
He
an
had to
all-time
say so
story.
it
His
is.
owner didn't even know that.
Right? No, I
don't think anybody's heard that story.
I told Stephen Ross before. He said, what? He said, that's the best story I ever heard.
First of all, Stephen Ross
And there
doesn't
they
talk
are.
like that.
So you're saying you're calling out Michael's a liar?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that, listen, J-Fig, I'll get your perspective on this. If I'm dancing with you in a club and we dancing or whatever, and somebody comes and whispers in my ear and says that to me, and I let him dance with you, right? If you wanted to be with me, you wouldn't allow him to dance with you. You go, no, I'm with him.
That sounds like it was just a
Correct.
friendly night out. It wasn't like it
So
wasn't
I'm
like
just-
a date though.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Why not?
It doesn't matter because if you wanted to be with that guy, then you would have kept dancing with him. Mike McDaniel ain't got nothing to do with that.
Nah, that used
It's
to happen
on
all the
her.
time.
So if she was willing to
Maybe
go,
she was like, "Wow, he left."
Yeah, but
so
I
let me
think
go ahead
right.
and
Yeah,
dance
but
with
no.
McDaniel.
But here's the thing. It sounds like the way Al Michaels makes it sound is that this guy had to dip off the dance floor and never come back
right?
because
No.
he was going to cut him.
No, but I'm saying that if she didn't want to dance with Mike, she would have still been dancing with the running
That's
back.
fair.
So
Unless he
just
left.
say
Unless there is no running back anymore. And he was like, oh, you're right, coach. I'm out of here.
no.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't. No.
Unless
Well,
she was
I'm-
upset that he
Well, let's
left.
get more details because Mike McDaniel,
I'm just
Apparently
telling
did-
J-Fig. That sounds kind of like that. That sounds kind of like if I said, "Hey, J-Fig was dancing with somebody," and I told that guy beat it, and then I start dancing, and 4 years later I'm like, "Wait a minute, you just tell like,
Confidence.
Dane Sav is saying the running back on that team was Denzel Washington's son. The guy from Ballers? John David Washington?
wow."
Huh.
Does he know that?
So there we go.
Who I believe was Romberg's roommate at one point when he was in camp with the Rams. But
Which
anyway,
makes it even crazier because now think about this. Oh, you saying, first of all, he ain't bowing down to nobody. Right?
unless you don't know because you don't know at your time in the football career. Like if he's going to Mike McDaniel
He's
seems
doing okay for himself without football.
he has. Well, I mean, but at the time, football was still the dream. He's in the UFL.
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
If your dream to play NFL football
Or with the
starts in the UFL,
what do you mean?
just what I said.
I wonder if that was before or after he got an invite.
I think it used to happen all the time, didn't that? Like, may
What
I
is
cut
wrong
in?
with y'all?
May I have
Y'all
this
need y'all
down?
need
That's
real
how
talk.
I'm looking at it too.
May
not
I
real.
He
have
played for
this
the
down?
he played for the Sacramento Mountain Lions for 3 years.
Okay.
May
So-
I cut in?
He really tried to make that football a thing.
Is that Tenet? Is that the guy from Tenet?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think so.
nice.
He was also in with Jaime Jaquez. He starred in Black Klansman.
I'm sorry. What? Okay, no, you can't.
I see what you did.
Wait,
Like
Uh,
McDaniel
okay.
saying.
go pull it up. Am
It's
I lying?
It's a great movie.
Hey,
though.
okay,
It's
right.
a great movie.
Wait,
You're right.
Jaime Jaquez was in it.
Anyway, so
Adam
Mike
Driver.
McDaniel, I don't think Mike McDaniel loved how this story came off.
No, because it looks.
So-
no, it doesn't look good.
He
Am I the only one that thinks that?
I think it looks funny.
No,
I think it's a cute story.
that's not a cute story.
Why not?
Because you're making somebody look ridiculous.
It happens.
I'm not talking about whoever the running back was. I'm like,
Let's hear what he said.
Maybe she
let's hear what he said.
maybe it
let's
was
hear what
love
he
at
said.
first sight.
Let's hear what he said.
Here's
Let's
Mike
hear what he said.
McDaniel yesterday speaking to the media. Now, mind you, he's Mike McDaniel. It's going to take some time.
Coach, Friday on the broadcast, they told the story about how you and your wife met. And I felt there were some gaps in that story, and I was curious
No.
if you could possibly fill in those gaps for us.
Absolutely, I would love to. This is news to me. So yeah, the I would say the skeleton of the story is correct, but there's a couple important caveats. First of all, the perceived threat that I made to a player about was over the top a joke, considering both he and I knew that as a running back coach, I had no ability to say if he was there or not. It was more in jest. And then second of all, my wife was telling me that people are talking about me stealing people's girls. The dude had met her for 45 seconds. So like,
But you called dibs.
I mean, I kind of did, but I mean, no, I mean, it was a lighthearted. It was a very unique scenario. I think of it was a special place in our memories, but I don't think it was. I was, I don't know. I wasn't nearly the. I feel like I was painted out to be kind of a D bag, and it wasn't like that at all. It was it was all niceties. We were celebrating as a team, and it was something that I think Stephen Barkley, the player that was dancing with her, was well aware when I made that joke and jest that it was more important to me than it was to him. So, and I'm pretty sure I was right. Right? I mean, I have a family now. Like, good decision.
Won her over.
Clearly, it had nothing to do with anything. It wasn't my physical disposition. I promise you that.
All right.
But yeah, it was a cool lighthearted story that I felt like took a turn. So I appreciate you following up. Like, yikes.
He made a point to say he knew it for like 45 seconds.
Right.
Like, let's not.
Also, was not
that's
also
a different scenario.
On,
not
Leroy.
Denzel's kid.
Right.
It was
not
not-
Denzel's
it was
kid.
not
Who
Denzel's
said
kid.
that?
J-Fig.
Dade
did
South said
not.
that.
Dade South.
But he was on the roster. He was on the team. He just
Okay.
wasn't that running back.
Aha.
It was,
What kind of dance moves do you think?
it was
he
probably
was
Sacramento.
doing?
It was Sacramento Mountain
He was
Lions.
dancing with his mouth.
It was Sacramento
There's
Mountain
no
Lions.
way he was
Alec
dancing
Ingold.
with his legs. Mike McDaniel was dancing with his mouth.
Or like,
Yeah, chair dancing.
May I cut in?
Dade South. Dade South goes, whispers in her ear, "I'm a big snack time guy."
sold. Right there, sold.
Like, could you imagine? Like, because the thing is that's funny about all this. Doesn't he seem like just awkward? Like, you know what I mean?
But that can be charming at times.
No, I get it, but when
Ladies
you
like
hear
funny.
him, that doesn't sound like
Ladies
the
love
guy that
funny.
say, "Hey, let me dance with her. Are you off the team?"
I like the fact that she's been there like ride or die since the UFL. Like that's
Right.
like
Yeah.
she's like, oh, he's like, what's your dream one day? That's to be coach of the Miami Dolphins. She goes,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're coaching who?
The who Mountain
The
Lions?
Sacramento Mountain Lions. She's a real one.
For sure.
She's a real one. Sticking through. No wonder she dresses him so nice. Imagine what he was wearing back at the UFL days.
I think he was still dressing nice.
That nice?
Yeah, 'cause
Dude,
first of
he
all,
wore sheepskin to the game this past game.
Oh, that was good.
Here's the thing about
Can't wait to see that on
First
Hard
of all,
Knocks.
where'd he go to school?
Yale.
Okay, so he ain't broke.
I'd say it was broke.
No, but I'm just saying. Like, let's not sit here and make it sound like
You don't have to be.
could have gotten a scholarship.
no. The Ivy League doesn't give scholarships.
Is that true?
Yes,
For brains?
for nothing,
Really?
Not even football?
Oh, I didn't
Nope.
know.
especially not for sports.
Well, definitely not for sports. They think sports is for cretins.
Wow, I just typed does Ivy League, and the first thing that came up was give scholarships? No.
Right.
Wow.
So no, that's when you say somebody went to an Ivy League school, somebody footed that bill, which means you ain't broke.
That doesn't mean you know how to dress.
True.
Okay.
I've seen some
There's
old.
a lot of people.
I've
with
seen some
money
old
that don't know how
McCoachin
to
pictures. He
dress.
didn't have the swag.
He don't know
does
he
now.
have the swag he got now, right?
Like, come look at this guy. You tell me if he wore sheepskin.
He did when he was a ball boy. He did have 2 earrings.
Oh, he did.
Oh, smokes. Is that? That's crazy.
He looks cute.
He looks nothing like this guy, right?
Nope.
His face is full. That coach had shrunk him up.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, probably wasn't eating out of a vending machine anymore.
He played football for who?
For Yale.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
So if this story, if
Nothing
they've been
says
married for 4
intangible like
years,
that. But
Well, he's not. He's not all intangibles.
Yes, Marcos.
when did he coach?
He's
When did he
like
coach these people?
40%,
No, I think he's 50%.
50-50.
Mountain Lions.
All right.
Trying to find out what year this was.
This was a year one Mike McDaniel discussion. How much
Right.
intangibles is Mike McDaniel?
Right.
But one thing we know.
Somebody said my sister went to Yale and we're not rich. What I'm saying is to be able to foot that bill at any level, you ain't broke. I ain't saying you're rich, but you ain't broke.
Can somebody get a grant?
I'm thinking a grand.
They offer some of the strongest need-based financial aid programs in the world.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
what
they do
in-
offer scholarships.
But they
No.
say instead of a scholarship.
Well, it's not called a scholarship; it's a grant.
yeah, something like that.
Wilson. Wilson.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Dude, what the hell?
Take a quick break. The damage is done, my friend. Is next.
W